Hello YouTube, this is Josh with the Pantek Brothers, and I am here with a kind of let's play overview of the game slash sim called Assetto Corsa. Now, many of you may or may not have ever delved into the realm of sim racing. And let me get specific because there are obviously arcade racing games, there are arcade simulations, and then there's the pure sim racing games, which I would say Assetto Corsa falls into. So if you are not familiar with sims, they encompass more realistic driving physics. They are usually about tuning, tweaking the different specific areas of the car, racing, usually more along the lines for time, but obviously there's championships and such. There's usually a big following online for league racing, and this is no exception. Some other titles that would be part of the sim category would be R Factor, R Factor 2, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, obviously. Those are, I would say, the main ones for multi-discipline racing instead of like F1, the newest F1 2016 would kind of fall into sim, but it's a little more sim arcade and only focuses on the open wheel discipline. So stuff like Forza, Gran Turismo even would really be considered more of the arcade simulation than pure simulation. And then you have things like the Need for Speed franchise, for example, that would fall into the pure arcade, even though they claim to be kind of realistic. So what does Assetto Corsa get you? It is on Steam. The developer of this made a game probably about 10 years now ago called Netcar, and it was kind of the predecessor to this. So you have some drive modes, which encompass practice, challenges, which fall into like hot laps, special events, time attacks, drift. Then you have racing. You can do quick races, race weekends, championships, drag racing. And there's kind of a career mode as well, which starts you in kind of the lowest car class, and you work your way up through F1, multi-tier, into the GT series, Le Mans, that type of thing. So I'm going to do a practice for you guys. I'm going to select a new car. I think I'm going to go with the ever-popular Nissan Skyline. I'm going to go on the Highlands track. This is set in Scotland. This is a brand new track that just came out for Assetto Corsa, and then I'm going to get started. I am playing with a Xbox One gamepad, and I have like ABS, traction control, that type of thing set to factory, so if the car has it, then it'll be on. If not, and I also have an automatic gearbox just because I'm lazy. Oh, here we go. So this is a nice little it's like city portion of the track. I'm going to switch views into kind of a interior view for you. Now we're leaving the city into kind of the Scotland Highlands, I guess, out in this country. This is my first time racing on this track. I have not been on it before. Pretty smooth, open feel. Slow down a little bit. Nice NVIDIA advertisement there. Nice mountain scenery. I do really enjoy the sound in Assetto Corsa. Probably didn't need to slow down that much. Looks like we're coming up on a lake. Ooh, I don't know if we just caught some air there. Go. It's a nice ride through the country. Whoop. Yeah, put that into the wall. Like I said, first time racing this track. Not entirely sure how long it is, or at least this configuration. There's a few of them. I took the longest one. Just wanted to get an entire lap in. Switch back out to the external car view for you guys. Maybe I'll show you guys part of the replay as well, so you guys can see some of the other camera angles. Get a little more appreciation for the visuals. So we're entering back into the city here. Not sure what that was. Oops. Coming back across the start-finish line. So we'll put it, stop it, and we'll switch over here to the replay. And we'll get it going here. There we go. So as you guys can see, nice visuals that Assetto Corsa has. Definitely on par with something like Project Cars. Project Cars may have a little bit better fidelity, special effects, but Assetto Corsa is no slouch. And I'm not running it on a monster system by any means. I got a i5, 16 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 960. So yeah, hope this guys gives you guys a kind of a nice little look into Assetto Corsa. I'm going to exit out now. Go back to the main menu. So yeah, this is just a quick run through of Assetto Corsa. Hope it gives you guys an idea, feel for what the game might be like, and maybe really encourage you guys to go out and purchase it. There is a lot of downloadable content here. Let me show you guys some of the cars actually. Let me switch back. So we got Abarth, Alfa Romeo, Audi, BMW, Corvettes, Chevy, Ferraris, Ford, Lamborghini, Lotus. These are some old Lotus F1 cars. Some are Mazda, Maserati, McLarens, Mercedes, Nissan, obviously, Pagani, and then Assetto Corsa also picked up the license for Porsche since I think Need for Speed relinquished it, or EA relinquished it. So there's a big 3 or 4 Porsche DLC packs that have come out, which I have not purchased yet. Shelby, Toyota. So it just gives you guys a feel for the number of cars. Same with the tracks. There's a lot of different configurations. Barcelona, Brands Hatch, the Highlands, Imola, Monza, Nordschleife, Nürburgring, obviously, Silverstone, Spa. So there's more. I think there's a couple more that are in the DLC, but that's most of them right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.